Ladies and gentlemen, I am Yusrael and welcome once again to Foundry Frolics. This week's mission is going to be Terrors of the Past by Khan. A venture with the Klingons. Note that this is Khan, not Khan the traitorous Binuch who got killed by Kirk. Completely different spelling. We are heading to the Alhena system, located in the Eta Iridani block. Those Starfleet dogs have made an incursion into our space. The fools! The weaklings! We shall take away their starships, and probably their lives. Happily, we are near the Alhena system. Anyone would think this has been set up, so it is a simple diversion to enter the system and encounter General Asley. And there's the General. A Kafi battle carrier. I am not sure whether to commend her for combat effectiveness or Ambassador for not using a proper Klingon design. You're not a Klingon. What trickery is this, you trill? Very well. To battle. Let's go kill some Federation. And I'm sure she won't object to killing a few of those Petachtrill who fail to see where proper honor lies. Now then, we have a temporal anomaly. It's a blue swirly thing as per usual, and there's a freighter next to it. What else do we have? A Sovereign and a Vesta. Well, we'll start with the scientists, shall we? Swing round, weapons to power. 3, 2, 1, and go. Auxiliary, get the tractor beam going, and oh look, it's fallen over. So much for Starfleet's best and brightest. Anything else, I wonder? Can the vaunted Sovereign produce anything worth talking about? Probably not when it's stuck next to a gravity well. And finish it with the disruptors. Smack. Nice and simple. Let's loot the bodies and see what we've got. For a science ship, this thing isn't doing too badly. Right. Now all that remains is this anomaly, this Federation trickery. Indeed, I was even nice enough to leave your underlings a little bit of glory. Did you encounter any Federation? Excellent, I'm sure you persuaded him. Let's get on board and see what we've got. Apparently, we have what's left of the... what was that Federation freighter? The Azura. Seemingly they didn't stop the warp core breach. Anyhow, let's talk to the General. Boo? Well, a powerful device that... What was that? Who cares? There's again. Ah well, she bought Targs. Maybe she's not all bad. Onwards. It's a wonder this vessel holds together. We didn't even shoot it. And some kind of Terran subspace. Oh, wonderful. Triolic waves. Well, we all know what that means, don't we, Davidians? What a surprise. Get in there. Shut down the med generator. And we'll just quickly dispose of those 3 underlings. And since they are no longer an issue, at least they better not be. Excellent. We can start on their leader. A loathsome Patach who is not worth being killed with a backleth. We'll do it with disruptors instead. Yeah, well, all over. All over. That stag. For that you shall die 1,000 painful deaths. And if I can find a way of reviving you, we might even be able to make good on the other 999. Come on. Die, 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 die. There we go. Yes, yes, yes. Curse you indeed. I'm sure you will make your return, and then we will smack you down again. Davidians, well, is it safe to transport? Oh, let's get it back. And why is it the only thing? Who has a freighter 1,000 years in the past? Ah, who cares? Let's just nick it. We might be able to make some use of it, and if nothing else, it'll make an interesting centerpiece for conversation. Or maybe we could just leave it in the same room as a high-ranking Federation Admiral. There's a thought. Give it to Earth. Return their prestigious scientific endeavours to them. Chang might have had the right idea in that regard. A token of our goodwill. Right, where are we? More to the point, when are we, and why is there a disturbance in the space-time continuum ahead of us? At least, I assume it's a disturbance in the space-time continuum. It's got all the signs. It's a green swirly thing in space. Right, scan the debris field. What have we got? I'd guessed that, given the absence of the planet. Where are we, and when the spit... Oh. Excellent, we read you, Captain. Great, you're about to go to Borg Cube, are you? We're... Borg... Dash. Well, at least he's being polite about it. They're Davidians. Oh, never... It seems they want their trinket back. Well then, we'll just have to deal with it, won't we? And that Borg Cube is not a problem. Nebula behind us might be. Engage tactical mode, pin it with a gravity well, and then wait for its feedback pulse to wear off. Patience, patience. As ill as it sits. Aha! Now your tricks will not save you. Fire everything! Come on. There we go. Auxiliary to battery, get the switch going. Excellent, and let's put a stop to this. Ready the weapons. We know what's going to happen to that cube after all. I'm sure we probably don't want to get involved. Good thing nobody survives to talk about that, isn't it? We'll put a stop to this. Ray weapons. Helps if I hit the right button. Accept. You miserable Patak. You Nakcha-sucking Tokajai! You board my ship, you threaten my crew! Here is your device. Have some disruptor. I would threaten to tear out your eyeballs, but I don't think you have any. And you certainly don't have any siblings. Or maybe you do. Maybe I've just killed them along with you, you worthless scum. Where are they? Where are the rest of you? Excellent, at least the crew is following. More Davidians. They'll die just like the rest. Cue the generators. And then send in the crew to battle! To glory! Get on with it, you bunch of laggards! No. Die. Pulse waves, ladies and gentlemen. Highly recommended for close quarters like this. Are the rest of you did it? No, there's one over there. All over. Thank you. Right. Onwards again. More of them. Well, it hardly matters. Have a pulse wave. Have two. Have as many as you like. Get back here, you cowardly targs. I apologise for the insult to targ lovers everywhere, by the way. Come on, all over. Die. Die, you miserable sons of science officers. Right, one more group. Just one more group of Davidians. Oh, no, they're attempting an ambush. What a surprise. You'd think they'd learn it doesn't work. Have a pulse where... Ah! No, my life force is not for you to take. As weird and as freaky as that sounded. You will not have my precious bodily fluids. Ah, it's their boss. Well, put the crew onto him, and then call in a slightly bigger gun. Don't even ask how we got the disruptor to fire at the ship. My gunners are just that good. Especially after you execute the first half dozen. Right. Slam down a medical generator. And then just in time. Right then. Come on. And then call in the surveillance drone. And then start shooting this miserable little torsajai. Come on. Come on. All that fancy interdimensional stuff won't save you. Get over here and get dead. Thank you. Finally, a Davidian that respects Klingon authority. And he left some loot. I can only assume he found that in his stomach. Excellent. Why are you using my tricorder for this? Is this some kind of assassination plot? Right. We don't really have a choice, do we? Initiate the tricorder beam. Whoops. I am inclined to agree. I may have a vacancy for a science officer very, very shortly. Or about 42 years in the future, however you choose to measure it. And I've got the strangest feeling of deja vu here. So, General, what do you have? Well, I'm sure the Chancellor sent you. The Chancellor has doubtless decided to see if I can get to a battle without strangling you. Yes, it gets complicated indeed. I'm sure we will. Although I suspect if you manage to finish a mug of blood wine, they've been watering it on your ship. Engage the cloak. At least we get to kill some more Federation. Or at least the same Federation twice. There's something you don't get to do every day. What do we have? A Typhoon and an Escort. Well, the Escort can go first. If they will fly around in thin-hulled death traps, it's really their own fault. Attack patterns engaged. Dump the cloak and open fire. While we're at it, get the destabilized beam going as well. Go on, fall over. Boom. Right, so that's one. Target shields and then use the after beam to quickly inflict a few dings there. They will not hide behind their pathetic little defensive barriers. At least not for very long. Oh, great transporter range. There we go. Rapid fire, tactical online, and inverted shields. I get the core tractor going just to make sure it stays down. Come on. Ravwell, you are not escaping. Well, that'll just make sure everything gets quietly crushed. Handy, handy uses for science number 152. Disposing of... Excellent! Disposing of corpses. Right, what have you got? Looks like a frigate and a Typhoon battleship. Well, they want to lose 2 battleships in a day. It's down to them. APO make go rapid fire and triggers lined up. Get the enhanced shields going and begin the slaying of fools and weaklings who don't know when they're beaten. Also, all an attack power to reset. The cooldowns on everything. Ah, you pushed me out of range. That was very considerate of you. Let's get the reset going again. And call in the tactical abilities. Rapid fire, torpedo spread. Hit them with everything and then shove the gravity well to add to the misery before, guess it, rolling the emergency and auxiliary power systems. There we go. Rotate the shields and finish this final frigate. There we are. Job done. And plenty of shuns. One of these days we'll get an area loot function. Still not a bad little haul. Excellent. Well, I'm glad you're happy, General. And oh, you went telling tales to the Chancellor. That would be why you weren't fighting, wouldn't it? Well, let's get a course to Kronos and end the mission Terrors of the Past. A quick little blast, plenty of dead Federation. Life is good, and so is that mission. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Yuzral. That has been Terrors of the Past by Khan on Foundry Frolics. Until next week, farewell.